Hello everyone. Firstly, thank you for purchasing the tracker. So, without wasting any time, let's begin. Uh, this tracker consists of total three sheets. The first sheet is the setup one, and the second one is the tracker, where we will put our entries. And this, as you can see, this is blank right now, but we will soon fill the data in this. And this is the dashboard where you can see the total assets, total debts and net worth, and also the two charts which will visualize all the data automatically. So let's first begin with the setup sheet. So in setup sheets we have two options. Here first is the assets and the liabilities or the debt side. So I've already added a few entries here, just to uh, ease out the work. So you can put more data in this, like for instance, we can take as a stock, and I guess property number 2, something like this. You can fill the data, but let's assume only these entries right now. So I've already filled the data, and we will directly go to the tracker side. Okay, so you can see the charts and the all the things are empty right now, but this is the area where we will fill all the data. So let's begin. Here is the asset type. So this is the drop down which came from the setup tab. Whatever the entries we will put here, all the entries will reflect in the tracker side. So you can select in the drop down. Suppose we take this one, like $150. So here the automatically the entry updates here, and also here. Okay, so I will explain the remaining dashboard later, but first let us fill some of the entries so we can see what the actual workflow is. So we will have to punch the entries in this direction. So let's assume daily expense account. Let's take it 120, and reserve savings $100. So I will just punch up the entries really quick so you can later check it out. So you can see that we have punched the total entries of, and here's the percentage of how much percentage the assets are divided into. So likewise we will also do for the liability or the debt side. What you can see that the total summary you can see the total assets, total debts and the net worth. The chart will start to get the entries on its own. Like we can see the total assets here, total net worth. Net worth will be this amount, the total assets minus the total debts. That will come your net worth for the January month, and we can see the total net worth here. You can later change the colors if you don't like, and you can also see the graph, the total net worth, if in case this is not very visible to you. So you can see in January month we have a net worth of $790. I will just quickly punch up all the entries till May, and in the liability side also I will punch all the entries. So you can see the graph has been updated on its own, and we can see the entries here, and also you can see the net worth for the Feb month, and for the March month, and April, and so on. And you can fill all the entries directly here. Also, you do not have to do any interchange in this section, so this will remain untouched. And I would also like to explain the closing value. So you do not have to change anything in this section. Whatever it is shaded, the shaded part you do not have to touch, and also you do not have to touch the percentage amount in both the sections, in the asset side and also in the liability side. So here the formula is inserted. As you can see, the formula is here, and you rather not to touch it, otherwise the entries will not punch up correctly. And also you do not have to touch this area. This is the shaded part, you do not have to touch. Only you can add or insert your whatever the amount you want to achieve at the end of the year. Suppose we would take $5,000. So you can see the graph has been actually updated. The actual net worth is 3,160 as per these entries and these entries. So total net worth up to May is 680. So we can see that total net worth is $3,160 and the target net worth is $5,000. So this amount came from the total of these sums. So you can see the sum is exactly the same like this. And we come in the dashboard, and dashboard also automatically get updated. These are the total assets, total debts, and the net worth. The total assets are $3,900. If we take the calculation of the total assets, we can see 3,900 is the total amount, and the total debts, if we calculate it, the total debts will be $1,760, and this amount minus this amount is equal to the total net worth you have currently. And this pie chart also gets automatically updated. You can see the bifurcation in every asset type. So that is it. Yes, the dashboard is completed, and in case you have any further doubts, feel free to contact me anytime. And yes, just remember, do not change the values of these. The shaded part, you do not have to touch these. Okay, and in case you want to expand this, suppose you want to expand one more table here, so you can right click. So you can directly right click here and insert one row. What it does is it will add another row, but maybe the formula will not be inserted here. This was the row which we inserted. So the formula, as you can see, there is no formula. Here you can see the formula is working, but here is no formula. What you will do is click on this cell and come here and drag it down till here. So the formula is also inserted in this sheet. Same you will do for this one also. So the percentage will also be calculated. So yes, this was the dashboard. And if you want to update or maybe extend the row beyond the 23 number, you will do the same and insert one row, and you do not have to do the drag here because there is no formula inserted here. As you can see, the formula table is blank here. Add test 1 and test 2. So what it will do is we can see the test 1 here, so you can update. And in case we want to delete it, we can delete this. We will go back to the tracker and we will delete this also, and you can see the test has gone. So yes, in case any further doubts, please free to contact me anytime.